What is up, YouTube? I have a very creepy story today. If you've been following my Snapchat or Instagram, actually, you'll know that I got hacked recently. That's pretty much all I've put out about the story, is that I just got hacked. I didn't actually go into detail on anything, but that's what this video is going into detail, because it was extremely creepy. First of all, I know that the guy that hacked me is watching this right now, so, hello? Yeah, how's it going? Now I'm just gonna set this camera down and tell this story. Alright, so there I was camping up in Big Sur with a few friends, and we got this one campsite that's pretty much the only campsite in Big Sur that just happened to have, like, a little bit of service, so every now and then I could get a text or notification. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I kind of like the whole point of camping where you don't have cellular devices, but anyway, we did have a little bit of service. One morning, I wake up, and then about, like, 20 to 30 minutes later, I get all these texts coming in from, like, my friends, family, anyone that, like, knows my Instagram and looks at my Instagram feed. They were all sending me the same screenshot, or just saying, like, you got hacked. And it was the screenshot, I'll pull it up right now. It was just a picture of some wolf, and then this guy saying, like, what's up, it's meme lord here, blah blah blah, like shouting himself out and all that, and I was like, alright, that's not me. I seem to have gotten hacked. Not a huge deal, right? Just my Instagram, like, it's happened to a lot of my close friends, and it's like, it happens and it sucks, but I mean, whatever, it's just Instagram. Before I continue this story, I just want to say, yes, it was my fault for having the same password for literally every single thing in my entire life, but yeah, moving on. So, Instagram was hacked. I was like, alright, let me go to YouTube, change my password, go to Facebook, change my password, go to Twitter, change my password, and just change my password on everything. But as soon as I open each app, it's like, you have been logged out, your password's been changed, and I was like, okay, so he changed everything. This is also where it gets a little weird. I opened up my Bank of America app and my PayPal app, and both of those said the password has been changed. When I talked to him, long story short, I'll explain that later, but I talked to him and he said he didn't do that. He didn't do Bank of America and PayPal, but I mean, he'd probably be saying that because that's pretty illegal. But anyway, like, he said he didn't do that, but he admitted to everything else, so I don't know. Anyway, as of now, I was starting to get pretty worried because pretty much every single thing that I had to my name is not owned by me anymore. Someone else has the password, and they locked me out of my own accounts of everything, like everything. I walked to this one spot to have a little bit more reception, and I call my manager, and I'm like, yeah, this just happened. Talked to him on the phone a while, hung up, and all was good, I guess. Nothing weird was happening. And you know how Amber Alerts just, like, show up on your phone? You don't, like, have to accept a notification or not a text. It just shows up. Well, I was on my phone trying to, like, contact people and tell them what's happening, and I get these notifications on my phone just, like, popping up saying stuff like this. Keep in mind, the whole time it was saying these messages to me, the Find My iPhone sound was going off, so it's like, and like all these messages are popping up, and it was probably a very, like, terrifying experience for me. First message I get is, just message me on Twitter and I'll stop. And that's when I was like, whoa, this guy can like message me and do whatever he wants pretty much. 2 minutes later, the next one says, really dude, you should check Twitter. And I was like, okay, I should probably check Twitter soon. So every time I opened Twitter, it would just like auto lock my phone. So I'm like, hey, he's messing with me, I can't open Twitter. A minute later, this one kind of freaked me out. He's like, oh no, 20% battery, better listen fast. Would suck if you had no way of contacting people. I feel like that was supposed to scare me, but there was like 4 other people I was with that all had phones. So I wasn't really worried about not contacting people. I was just worried about the fact that he could see my battery percent and know what was happening pretty much. 18%, I can do this all day. I was like, alright, this guy's just like messing with me, trying to scare me. And that wasn't working, but the fact that he had control over my phone is what was scaring me. Damn, would be a shame if I erased your iPhone and your parents' iPhones and your brother's too. I don't have a brother. I think that was a threat gone wrong. But then at that moment, my dad texted me. Pretty much just saying that him and my mom's Apple IDs both got hacked as well, which was sort of like, okay, this guy has control of my stuff and my parents' stuff, and then he was doing the same sort of messaging, like Amber Alert messaging stuff with my parents too, like super vulgar stuff, like you, and just like stuff that you really shouldn't be doing, you know what I mean? Then I get tagged in a tweet that was by him, I guess, and it was literally just a pinpoint of where I was, because he was tracking my iPhone from the Find My iPhone feature, I guess, and literally just like tracked exactly where I was, sent me a screenshot of it, and was like, what you doing up in the mountains? And I was like, okay, like, this is creepy. And then in that tweet, you can see, like, in the top right corner, he just has, like, little options, like, play lost mode, like, play sound, erase iPhone. Like, he has the power of everything. There's a little screen in his computer room. So I go to call up my friend, and then as soon as he answers, it automatically hangs up. And I go to call someone else, and as soon as he answers, it automatically hangs up. And now, at this point, he had just blocked all my outgoing calls to where I couldn't call anyone. He would just block my phone and turn it off. Then, out of nowhere, I get a call from a no-caller ID, and I was like, okay, this is probably him. So I pick up and I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, how's it going? Like, sounds pretty much like a 20-year-old British guy. Pretty normal guy, honestly. He says, hey, what's up? We talk for a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, who is this? He's like, who do you think? And obviously there's some foul language in this conversation, but I don't need to repeat any of that on either of our behalves. Sneezing hurts my back so bad. I talked to him for a pretty long time, and I knew that he had the power to pretty much do whatever he wanted, so I was being very nice to him. I really didn't want to put him in a bad mood, and I was like just talking to him normally, and my girlfriend recorded a little bit of it, so I'll put a little snippet of it in here. I don't want to put the whole thing just for legal reasons if something comes up, but here's a snippet of it.
So where are you right now? It looks like you're in the middle of the mountains.
Yeah, I am in the middle of the mountains.
Oh, who are you with?
Just some friends.
Oh, what are you doing out there?
Having a good old time.
Yeah, so it's the old password, but with a 1 at the end of it.
Alright.
I think I actually changed anything else in there. Just the Instagram, which I will reactivate when I can. Yeah, because I think it's either 15 minutes or to an hour until, like, after you can deactivate it, you can reactivate it.
Alright.
Honest. Just when you can get back on Twitter, I'll message you on there and give you the info to it.
We'll see. Have a good one.
That good stuff.
Later. I don't even know what it. I'm speechless. Pretty much, he was just insisting that I DM him on Twitter. He's like, yeah, message me on Twitter and I'll stop. And really wanted me to message him on Twitter, so I did. Here's the DMs from when we were talking. I pretty much just messaged him. Hello, friend. Like I said, I was trying to be nice, trying to just treat him as if he wasn't in control of my entire life right now. I'm just gonna put some like quiet background music on while you guys just read these quick DMs, okay?
It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down.
Also, keep in mind, these DMs aren't in order. Like, these aren't just a whole conversation. I was just, like, picking key parts of just creepiness from the entire conversation. And the parts that I blurred out and that didn't show, he was just talking to me about just, like, my personal emails. Like, he read all my emails, was talking to me about them. And at one point, he's like, oh, like, why not take that watch company offer? And that was, I guess, a company hit me up and offered to do, like, some promotional deal with me. And he saw that and was like, why didn't you take him up? Just proving a point that he can read all my stuff. And it pretty much came down to like me politely asking him like what I can do to like make him sort of leave my life, you know, just leave, go on out of there. And he tells me, I mean, long story short, he pretty much said don't be an idiot with your password. My password was like 15 digits long with numbers and uppercases and all that, but I guess it was just dumb for me to have it the same for everything. I was on the phone with the FBI for a little bit, which is a new experience for me, you know. I was like I'm talking to the FBI, I feel pretty important right now, and they really weren't helpful. I mean, they know that because he didn't steal anything technically, like he just was in my accounts, it's a way lower priority case than if he were to actually steal my money, and I think he knew that too, which is, I mean, he didn't want to actually be like a felon, he wanted to just mess with me and power trip me, you know? In reality, all he did helped me out, he helped me secure my account, and the end of everything, he's pretty much like, okay, I'm gonna set all your passwords back to normal. Actually, no, he just gave me the password he set to. He set all my passwords to dank memes 1 2 3 4. But he told me that, and then I just changed everything. I got home when I finally had service and changed everything to like 40,000 digit passwords. Every single password for every single account's different. Every single password has 2-step verification. You are not getting into my account. I dare you. I don't dare you. You are a hacker. You know what you're doing. I do not dare you. I take it back. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was pretty much my story of getting hacked. That's what I wanted to, I thought it was like, it was entertaining enough for me that I thought it would make a good sort of story time video, and it was definitely freaked my parents out because they were under control of someone else that they didn't know sort of because of me, and it was an interesting morning for sure. Before all this happened, I managed to get some awesome drone footage in Big Sur, which I'll be happy to show you guys. Let me just get my outro out of the way first. If you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, especially you, the hacker. If you're watching this, give this video a thumbs up, help support me. I do daily, oh, I totally forgot to tell you guys something. Okay, sorry, I totally forgot to throw this in the middle of the story, but here's what happened, sort of in the middle of everything. I finally managed to get my YouTube account password back, log in, and change the password, and I saw there's a video, like a draft video. It's right before you click publish, it was a draft, and I managed to change the password right before he clicked publish, because right when I changed the password, I get a DM on Twitter being like, no, like I was 2 seconds away from posting that, and then I watched the video on my channel that was about to be posted to all of you guys, and it was just this. For literally like 2.5 or 3 minutes, it was just that, and it was titled like hacked, so suck it, and that was I mean, it goes to show how mature this hacker is. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. So, finishing this outro. I do daily YouTube videos, and I thought I wasn't going to get to because I thought I was going to get hacked, but I unhacked myself, and I'm smart with my passwords now. So if you could do me a huge favor and click the subscribe button down below, that would be greatly appreciated because you guys are the reason that I do what I do. All of my contact info / social media / all of that is actually belonging to me now and not some random hacker is available in the outro coming up in just a second. That's just about it. I'm going to let you guys go with like 30 seconds of just cool drone footage that I shot there and just all around cool footage because otherwise this video is kind of boring. So I'll end on a good note. I think I just choked on my own throat. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow for a new daily video. Peace.